quick updates. I get so many emails about food recalls. There's been so many you can't even keep up with them. But I just heard on the news tonight there's another one. They did say it on the news. And guess what? It's beef chuck roast or beef chuck. So it could be hamburger, could be a roast, could be this, could be that. And another thing, it came out on February 19th, and what is it now? Almost April. It's got E. coli. And can you imagine how many people wasted their money on that meat? Plus, not to mention strawberries, this and that, and you name it. But I would show you a list. There's a big list. Just go to the FDA website and you'll be able to, or not FDA, USDA website, and you'll probably be able to, probably on the FDA too. But you'll be able to see all those recalls. But you know, it's suspicious. It's happening to beef now, and it's supposed to be getting pretty short. And also, I heard that on the popular report, he used to be Popular Preparedness. He said that somebody, he gets comments and stuff and asks people to comment, but you're not able to buy laying hens, chicks, and they're all male. It's getting strange out there. And then I also heard, I think it was, I want to say Philadelphia or somewhere like that. I think it was Philadelphia. They had a chemical spill, and it got into the, what the heck's that river? It goes through, and there's a state that well, anyways, it's in the river, in the water, and they're telling them not to drink the water and all this stuff because they need to drink bottled water, and now their bottled water is, people had to hit a run on that one. But they're saying, oh, it's okay, and this and that and everything, Now, I told you that if they can't get it, they'll get it one way or another. And I said in the video even before this started, it was hitting the water. But this chemical spill was something that goes into paints and stuff like that. And one is flammable. Good grief. And then you can look that and you'll probably find that one too. Or just go to the popular report and he'll explain it. And he lives in Pennsylvania, so there's just so much stuff going on. Does not surprise me one bit. Also, another thing to look out for is there's a new drug on the streets. And this one, Narcan, can't help. It's similar to heroin, but it's spiked with an animal tranquilizer. Large animal tranquilizer. And it's messing up people on the street, and people have died from it. They call it track. And it eats when you inject it, it eats the flesh of your skin. It's disgusting. if it doesn't kill you first. But yeah, people are losing their life over that one, and very highly addictive. Very addictive. I mean, when you come down, you gotta have it again. It's very addictive. Um, but it's hitting, of course, most of the homeless people because that's kind of suspicious in itself. Um, but yeah, and then my family, my sister had to lose more of her leg above the knee because of bone infection that some stupid idiot doctor did that freaking messed her up. It's Pharaoh. I told my sister, I said, when I seen those sores, I could see which one needed to be tended to, and the one that needed to be tended to wasn't tended to like I should have been. It should have been the very first one because it wasn't coming. It was like a big blister, and they should have done something then because all it did was just keep eating away inside. And then when the doctor decided to do it, it was about almost time for her. She was in that hospital for 4 months, and like probably 3 weeks before she left, that's when he decided to do it. And then she got bone infection. She had bone infection, so they cut the foot off, and it didn't heal, so they had to cut it above the knee. I told her, I said, keep it clean, watch very carefully, air it out. You need to air dry it, and stuff like that, because there's not much more to cut. But we still got the lawyers looking into it, and they've already got the records and stuff. So my brother's going to call them up and see what the heck's going on with that. But yeah, it's crazy. And my brother has heart failure. He went from 15 beats per minute to 40, which is very good. He's not using a walker, but he still has to have some sort of a radiation type thing. And then they'll see if he's ready to go in and have bypass. Oh my God. But, my family's very lucky. Not lucky, they're blessed. Because 2 instances, my sister, other than my nephew that they didn't bother to care about, but that passed away, 37 years old, because they didn't give a crap. Yet they held my sister hostage for 4 friggin' months. You know why? Because of the sores were caused from that place. But they're blessed. My brother's heart quit 3 times. My sister had sepsis. I mean, when she first went in there for the sore, she was all swollen. I knew she had sepsis. She takes a medication that causes it, and I've been screaming that for 2 years, and they had finally listened to me at that point and lowered it. But by that time, I swear, it's kind of scary to even take your own medications. There's people coming over this country bringing all this crap and God knows what. Too much to have to deal with, I deal with it because there ain't nothing else you can do. You have to deal with it. Me, I've walked for many years and stuff like that, so that just hasn't caught up with me yet. Now, I've walked many, many years and probably thousands and thousands of miles. Not in one day, but, over time. But yeah, that's what I used to do, is walk. So, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy out there, and only God can save us. Government doesn't care, and they never have anyway. So, but they just find any excuse to do more damage to you and give other countries free money, give the migrants free money. Yet their own citizens sit there and wonder what they're going to eat the next day. It doesn't make sense. That's the plan. But I want to show you something too, that in an apartment or small space, and even people with regular garden can do this too, or regular yard or whatever. But I wanted to show you something that I got. Okay, right here, these things right here, these pots. I got two of them, but I'm going to get some more. Right here, get these at the $1.25 tree store for $1.25. And they're big ones too. But I wanted to show you, you can buy these containers if you live, you put them on your patio, balcony, or wherever you want, and grow stuff. Or if you have a yard, you can use your yard to grow. But right here, I don't know whether you can see that or not, right here. I see these things right on the top. That's a potato. These things right here that most people just toss out, and stuff like that. But those things that are growing, they don't really rot, they just start sprouting. These are seeding. All you do is take the potato right here and cut these spots off. Cut the tops off. And plant it in the ground like that, with it being pointed up. You grow yourself some potatoes. Here's some more. Excuse me, but I wanted to come on here and show you I was still here, and I had a few things to say. I can't believe this. But anyway, yeah, this is why you can grow potatoes. Right here. Perfect time to do them too. If you have potatoes that are starting to do this stuff, don't throw them away, plant them. You can get your own potatoes, and they're probably better than these ones. But anyway, with that being said, stay safe. Don't do any drugs. I've never done those. So, but some people have a weakness, and their addiction problems and stuff like that. Just be careful, mindful of what's going on around you. In today's society, you don't know. You do not know, even if you're going shopping, you don't know. But with that said, want to say God bless everyone. Pray for one another. Pray for this country. God willing, you'll let a miracle happen, But that, God bless. Jesus loves you. And take care of yourself. Be safe. Peace and love.